Okay, this is kind of just a part three to some videos I made a while back. Anyway, so I've talked about Back to the Future and the Cubs winning, and what was really interesting about it was that the Cubs haven't won or been to the World Series. I can't remember what it was, something to do with 1945 or 49. And I'll leave the link, two links in the description, so you can go check them out. And then I would come back and watch this. But anyway, basically the reason that they haven't been to the World Series is because the curse of the Billy Goat. Basically, what it was this guy went to the World Series game and he brought his pet goat. He even bought a ticket for it, but the goat stunk really bad, so they kicked him out of the game or whatever. And then he put a hex on the Cubs from ever winning the World Series. So it was his pet goat. So then I thought of the movie I Pet Goat 2. And so basically, there's George Bush and Obama in this video, and so it's I Pet Goat 2, and then you got the curse of the Billy Goat, which is the pet goat of the guy who got kicked out. But like I talked about how on the board here, and you got the hearts and whatnot, just for the love reference. The letters of evolution here, the ones that are missing, if you just add up EVOLTN, it adds up to 88. Love backwards is 45. It's missing the U, the I, and the O, and UIO adds up to 45. And then Bush morphs into Obama at when the 1 minute and 4 seconds in the episode or this film or whatever, and that's 10 for the big 88 day, October 4th. But at 10 or 106, Obama winks, and 10 or 10-6 is the same day that the guy got kicked out of the Cubs game. Anyway, what I found that was new, and most people probably knew this, I had no idea, but somebody in the comments, I don't even remember, I can't find it, it'll take me a while, but anyway, they told me that when the World Trade Center got hit with the airplane or whatever, George Bush was actually at a school, and they were reading a book called The Pet Goat. So anyway, the name of the school that George Bush was at is Emma E. Booker School in Sarasota, Florida. If you add up Emma E. Booker, it's 103. And 103 is the 27th prime number. And I've talked about that number tons of times. 1988 to 2015 is 27 years. 1927 to 2015 is 88 years. So it's the mirrors. The word Billy Goat adds up to 103 as well. Just pet goat in general is 84, and Obama was born on 8/4. Talked about that. 1984. George Orwell. Eric is next. Whatever. Also forgot to mention that, like I said, that Obama was George Bush morphed into Obama at exactly 104, which is 10/4. But on the Roman calendar, October would actually be, or 10/4 would actually be 8/4, and Obama was born on 8/4. The actual title of the book is The Pet Goat, and that adds up to 117. And Michael Moore had criticized George Bush or whatever, and he called the book My Pet Goat. But Michael Moore, he called it My Pet Goat instead of The Pet Goat. And Michael Moore adds up to 117 as well. And 117 could be 11/7, which is November 7th, and November 7th there's 54 days left. So that's love. Everything that they've talked about and they show you in the Pet Goat movie. Pretty crazy. But Michael Moore's version of it was called My Pet Goat, and that adds to 122. And here's some other things that add to 122. San Francisco, Pope Francis, Golden State. I've been talking about that number a whole bunch because there's definitely something to do with San Francisco. It was actually named after Pope Francis too. That's what's funny, or not Pope Francis, but Francis of Assisi, and that's who Pope Francis was named after. But I mean, Golden State, like the Golden State Warriors. I've been talking about it a lot. There's a lot to do with time travel stuff there. Also, when Obama winks at 106 in I Pet Goat 2, which, by the way, adds up to 111, which goes with the 88s. But anyway, it's September 11th is 111 days until the end of the year, whatnot. But October 6th, then it'd be 10-6. And if you add up October 6th, it's 168, which adds up to 84 plus 84. So, I mean, just kind of weird that Obama winks then. Obama is born on 8/4. He winks at 10/6, October 6th, and then that's 84 times 2. Anyway, just it's just a follow-up video, like I said, kind of a part 3 to the previous videos. And I really thought this was really interesting because it makes everything fit so much better and make more sense. But like I said, I would suggest watching the other 2 videos first so you know what I'm talking about a little bit more. And I'll try to put them in the video where you can actually just click the link, but if not, because I can't figure this stuff out, so I'm just going to put it in the description if you can't find it. So anyway, have a great night. Actually, I lied. I forgot I didn't write this in here. In iPet Goat, literally, yeah, I found the comments too, but in iPet Goat, George Bush says, "Fool me once," whatever, and "fool me once" adds up to 103, so that's the 27 reference again. And then "shame on you" adds up to 136. So he says, "Fool me once, shame on you." That's what he says. And that adds up to 239. And I've been talking about that number a decent amount because it's 1776 to 2015 is 239 years. It's also the 52nd prime number, which we've seen a lot. A ton of stuff to do with Michael Jordan. Anyway, moving on here. Cubs. In Back to the Future, it says the Cubs beat Miami. They swept Miami, so Cubs adds up to 45. Miami adds up to 45. And then in Pythagorean gematria, Twin Towers adds up to 49. So I swear I'm actually really done now. So have a great one. Just forgot to put a real important piece of information in here. Anyway, bye.